Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in a swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
How could he? With that scrawny harlot!
Come now, don't cry. After all, he's not the only man in the world.
But he's a baronet. Where will I find another baronet?
Well?
Hello. Nose pretending you don't know. Is that any way to treat an old mate? Refuse to acknowledge him?
There's been a mistake. I don't know you, sir.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. I'd recognize that mane anywhere. You might play the Great Dame now, but before that Baron Edward something pulled you from the gutter, you were a common.
Enough. The lady said she doesn't know you.
Who's this? The new one? Older than the last, it seems. A decrepit, moss-covered prick. So, the less they can, the more they pay. Is that it?
Let's go, Triss. Wouldn't want to make a scene.
Vivian! Hey! Oh, I liked you much better when you worked the carriages outside the Passiflora. Come back!
What a jackass.
I'm not done with you.
Hard finding work here, you know, with the eternal fire burning and all that.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. Yet another night with that whore. I'm in no mood.
Is he ever sorted?
Yes, master?
Again.
Stop whining and bring a shrimp with a trumpet!
I've heard ballads about you. And that sorceress of yours.
Proletariat.
Moritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Marigold. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside for now? Do you have a way out of Novigrad? You can join us if you want.
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive me, Marigold, but that is like allowing myself to be led by a lame duck. Farewell.
Didn't like that guy. Why'd you insist on talking to him?
He's an old friend. His name's Moritz Diefenfeld. Tell you the story later. Well?
My, is he ever sorted?
Oh, let's look around.
This is dull. I wish to go chat with someone.
Then go.
Been to Vizima. The word is, it's more like a pigsty than a capital.
Gregor, have you seen Durgoff just moments ago? Oh, apologies. I mistook you for my friend, sir. He wears a similar mask.
General Voris.
Geralt of Rivia. So, I was not entirely mistaken.
Pleasure, as always. This is...
A beautiful and mysterious lady. Let us leave the formalities to the event's end, when all will remove their masks. More fun that way, wouldn't you agree?
I would, sir.
And now I must beg your pardon. I really must find Durgoff, and quickly. A lovely evening to you both. K. Suex.
Been to Vizima. The word is, it's more like a pigsty than a capital.
Ah, another challenger. Please join us. Sir Devenant just vacated his place at the table. It's rather unlikely he'll be back.
What happened to him?
Some good men took him aside to prevent him from hurting himself. So, shall we play? First, you shall face Margrave Vladimir de Crème. The man can afford to lose, so he's likely to be reckless.
Let's do it.
The word is, it's more like a pigsty than a capital.
Now you must win it back. First, you shall face Margrave Vladimir de Cray. The man can afford to lose, so he's like...
Not in the mood.
Not...
Baths are in Silverton. I recommend you visit.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Ah, another challenger. Please join us. Sir Devenant just vacated his place at the table. It's rather unlikely he'll be back.
What happened to him?
So, first, the man can afford...
Let...
The man can afford to lose.
No.
The word is, it's more like a pigsty than a capital.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks?
My husband's a supervisor by trade. Even by the
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. It's another night for that
it takes to get stabbed. Take this sucker again. My husband's a supervisor by trade. Excuse me a moment. Miss?
Yes, it's me. The trout buyer?
Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps we could speak somewhere in private. Thank you for agreeing to help. My valet warned me you might come with a friend. I'd prefer as few as possible knew of Albert's flight. But if you trust this man...
Like no one else.
Any sign of the hunters recently?
Since they attacked my servant at the market, none. All has been quiet. But I bribed a man of the Temple Guard. He claims there's more and more talk of Albert in the ranks.
How did the guardsmen learn about your son's interests to begin with?
Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source, merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father. A kind man, but a dimwit. Devoured by an Arrakis. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah. Must have traveled far and wide.
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby. A safe one, relatively speaking. Until recently, that is.
Let's get Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to arouse any suspicions.
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret. It won't be long.
Is your son ready to go? We'll have to act quickly.
Yes, I've seen to everything. Where will you take him?
You're better off not knowing any details. He'll be safe, I promise.
But...
Please, trust me. It's not the first time I've done this.
I know. Thank you.
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces. As I said, he's not terribly bright.
Don't worry about that. He'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall await word from you.
Let's look for Albert.
I must have a cup of chamomile.
Well?
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. It's another night for that whore.
This is dull. I wish to go chat with someone.
Then go.
Alone. That's so dull.
The truth is, we're already dependent on the black markets, economically.
Baths are in Silk. I highly recommend you visit.
Geralt? K. Suex.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks?
Albert Vegelbud?
Do I look like a pathetic buffoon and mummy's boy to you?
Well...
Oh, by the gods!
Back again, ready and trapped.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. It's another night for that whore.
Slade. One eye at your waist, like everyone else.
Can't breathe. Like something again.
So dreadfully, though. Slade. One eye at your waist, like everyone else.
Can't breathe. Have you long been in
Mark my
Novigrad,
words, I'll
sir?
kick him out.
I bid you a
another
cool
night with that
farewell.
whore.
Beg your pardon? Beg your pardon? Beg your pardon?
K. Suex.
So, how goes it? Who's
Been
winning?
to Vizima.
No one as yet.
The
Then
word
I
is
shall
it's more
return
like
later.
a pigsty than a capital.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart. Don't bother me, please.
Baths are in Silverton.
Don't
I highly
touch me.
recommend you visit.
Ooh.
I expect model behavior scam.
Been to Vizima. The word is it's more like a pigsty than a capital.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Like something again. My husband's a supervisor. Do not. I repeat, do not come any closer.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. Yet another night with that whore.
Yes, darling.
Albert Vegelbud?
For you, my sweet, I can be Adolf Valentino.
I bid you a cool farewell.
Looking to me, right in the bottom.
Breathe.
Been to Vizima. The word is it's more like a pigsty.
See the one in the tight tunic? The one who arrived with the red-headed bitch.
Well, well. You called Vegelbud an old stick in the mud, yet here she's hired a mean stripper.
But why did he come with a woman?
Perhaps she hands him his box. Have you long been in Novigrad, sir? How do you dye your hair? Is it a brew of parsley root?
Vizima. The word is it's more like a pigsty.
Beg your pardon?
The baths are in Silverton. I highly recommend you visit.
Nice mask.
Like,
Greetings.
Oi
there. Beg your pardon?
Listening, Sarah.
Beg your pardon?
So, how goes it? Who's winning?
Sword,
No one
is it
as
in
yet.
case the
Then
first
I
one
shall
breaks?
return later.
Smart.
Baths
Looking to
are
me,
in
sir.
Silverton. I highly
Good day.
recommend you visit.
do
Do you think it becoming to disturb a lady?
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. Yet another night with that whore.
So, how goes it? Who's winning?
No one as yet.
Then I shall return later.
Now this might sound immodest, but our hunting hounds are simply the best. Yes, they're superbly trained. Won't even whimper. Sit.
Been to Vizima? The word is, it's more like a pigsty.
He's not been seen round town in some time. Word is he's
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. Yet another night with that whore.
Your blades. Why not at your waist like everyone else? Getting old. Power of the eternal fire. Then, a colossal boom.
Go away.
Oh! And?
Yes, Master?
Nothing. I leapt out of the way in time,
How did
naturally.
you die your...
Is that you? Geralt of Rivia? And Triss? I did not see you on the guest list.
Baroness, we're here as friends of the family.
As am I. Yet my name was there, at the very top of the list.
Not at all surprising, my lady.
These courtesies grow tiresome quickly. Why are you here?
I think you should ask Lady Vegelbud.
I shall. Believe you me.
Have you long been in Nova?
Another drifter in from Temeria.
So, yes?
I got a feeling we've met.
Not go any closer.
And then, a colossal boom.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. Yet another night with that
Nothing.
whore.
I leapt out of the way in time, naturally. And it really seemed to be our career can be a dangerous sport.
Oh, my.
One needs the agility and Yes?
Nice mask.
Rawr.
Albert Vegelbud.
No. I'm a Black Panther.
Oh my, Count!
Your mom sent us, Mr. Panther.
Oh, so you are.
Yes, when can we leave the estate?
Well, Mama said it would be best to wait until everyone's drunk. Besides, there'll be fireworks later, a jolly good distraction. Once they've begun, I shall slip away, saunter into the garden. We'll meet in the hedge maze.
Be waiting for you there.
Very well. But first, you absolutely must try the Fiorano Rosé. Absolutely.
Hope Albert hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there earlier.
Baths are in Sult. I highly recommend you visit.
Care to sit down for a spell? Relieved to get that mask off, if only for a little. Great view from here, and there's even wine. It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception. Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
So, does this mean it's a good time to ask you about...
Yes?
About that mage we met earlier?
Oh, Maritz. What do you want to know?
How'd you meet?
Geralt, all mages know each other. Some are well over a century old. That's plenty of time to make acquaintances.
In that case, when did you meet him?
At a feast, long ago. He walked up and just blatantly offered to teleport us somewhere quieter.
You turn him down?
Is that what you think? He actually pursued me for a while afterwards.
Got the impression he doesn't exactly like you.
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than his leader.
See, but you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novigrad.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
Personal charm. That's what it's about.
Careful, that sounded like a compliment.
Glad it did.
Oh. Are you trying to...
Someone's coming.
Is it Albert?
No, just some lost guest. Shh.
Must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark. Inchu, inchu, biag broga. Inch by inch, little frog.
Shh, let's go.
Oh. I sure hope the other guests don't get drunk as quickly as I did.
Sooner we get out of here, the better.
Oh, no. I plan to have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first. I hear the statues there are entirely...
Entirely what?
Nude. Come on, Geralt.
Triss, wait.
Geralt. Coming? Well... Geralt, coming?
Careful.
Miss Marigold, at last! So sorry we are forced to meet under such incredibly inopportune circumstances.
You can say that again.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it another time. I absolutely must show you my alchemical formulae.
Anyone follow you?
I don't believe so.
Just in case, you two switch masks. We'll go first. Geralt will follow right after.
Saddled horses await in the stables.
Good. Meet you there.
Albert! You promised to show me your laboratory. Albert! There you are, my love. Here you are. So, about this private showing.
Under any other circumstances, I'd give you the full Monty.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Albert Vegelbud. Please, step away, miss.
Nobility's not towards you, Count. Try anything, and you will get bruised.
Doubt it.
Hit him from the left! Ow! Yeah! Fire! That's your fate! Come on! Yeah! Where'd you come from?
Come on, come closer.
You're done for! He's conjuring! Come on! Come on! Don't pay! Awesome! You're fucking dead. That's it! All together! Oh, you'll be...
Oh, I'd begun to worry.
Ran into some trouble.
Hunters? Will they come here?
No, we've got some time. But please send someone to the garden. Needs a little tidying.
I shall see to it. And you must hurry.
Everything set?
Yes. Got your swords back from the guard. And Ingrid gave me the coin. It's more than I expected. Stunningly more, frankly.
Excellent. So where are we gonna get away to?
You? Nowhere. It's finally possible, probable even, that we can get all the mages out of Novigrad. You know where to find me if you want to say goodbye.
Goodbye?
What happened at the fountain? It was my fault, I know. The wine went straight to my head. I'm sorry.
Triss, don't apologize.
Miss Marigold.
We need to go.
I know. Be careful.
Come on, Roach.
Another one. Run along home with the rest.
Sir, show some mercy. We've not got nowhere to go. For us, it's Novigrad or death.
Had enough of you lots. Sod off, or I'll have you skewered.
They seem desperate. Let them through. Can't see any harm in it.
Fucking hell. How many times have I got to repeat this? I've orders to turn back anyone who don't show a pass.
King's a long way away, and your pay's probably meager. Sure we can't make a deal?
Mean to say you're looking to, purchase a one-time pass?
Exactly.
Ah, that's a whole other conversation. Way's clear.
Thank you. We got nowhere to go back to. Novigrad. That's a chance of a new life.
Stay off the roads. Liable to run into another patrol.
Shan't be taken like that again. We'll be as careful as hares in a field bared by winter. But you was cast in a different mould than us. More like the hero that lies in the tomb neath Crookback Hills. Tomb's in a cave in a hillside. Down Warren's at the foot of the hill. Folk say treasure inside's a sight to behold. Huge hoard. Might find something that suits you. Good luck. Good, sir.
I like rain. Keeps the rogues indoors.
Where are you scurrying to, Rich? Let's see your pass.
Pass? What pass?
Kind of pass confirms you ain't no mage. Can't enter or leave Novigrad without it.
Why have you shut the city gates?
So's we can clean it of mages, witches and other scum that's crawled here since the war began. Aim to catch every last one of them, toss them on a flaming pyre like poxy livestock.
Sorry, don't have a pass.
You'll scurry no further then. Next!
Hang on. How do I get one?
Start by making an offering to the church. Then you'll need 3 pure souls to confirm...
Let him through. Here's his papers.
What? But where...
Not your concern. Back to your post. Regards from Siggy Reuben.
Show us what you're bringing in. Reuben!
What was it?
It's me, Stefan. From the Bits. You don't know me.
What do you want?
Greetings. What have you got to pawn, and how much do you need?
What makes you think I need a loan?
Tain't a man that don't from time to time. And you don't look nor smell flush with coin.
Just so happens I'm doing fine at the moment.
Then maybe you'd like a look at what the less fortunate have forfeited.
Been a loan shark long?
Aye, since I was just a little tyke.
So you helped your dad, took it over when he died?
Nah, my own father left me here in pawn and never did redeem me.
Show me what you have in stock. So long.
Oh.
Well, welcome to the library. Imagine that's wild.
Guardsmen outside Triss's house. Not good.
You like when I cut off his first finger, he'll grow very honest after I take a second. The ginger bitch hides behind her witchcraft, but we'll find her. Matter of time. No loitering round here.